guys, John Duncan again with Tejas Imagery and Media Services with another tutorial for you guys. Today what I want to discuss is flyer creation. If you're making your own flyers and all that nonsense, just stop. You don't need to do that. We do it for you. We have a graphic intensive flyer as well as an ink friendly flyer that we create for you with our tours. And I'll show you today how to turn that on, how to customize it, how to add your description, all that kind of stuff. Now, by default, we create these for you, okay? And keep in mind, we have a firm grasp on what photos are going to market your listing the best. So, in my opinion, I really believe you should just let us do it. But if you want to actually make changes, if there's something we miss in your opinion, then by all means, we include the ability for you to go in and create your own. Okay, so that being said, this does not come standard. Okay, the ability to do this is by default turned off within your settings. Okay, if you would like for us to turn it on, all I need for you to do is send me an email at john, John, at tejasimagery.com, and it's right below, right there, for you to see. Just shoot me an email real quick and say, hey, please turn on the ability for me to customize my own flyer within RTV, and we'll do it for you. Not a problem at all. We need to discuss what is best for your time, okay? What we need to pay attention to is revenue generating activities, or RGAs. Making a flyer for you is not an RGA. That is not a revenue generating activity, okay? It is for us, okay? So let us take care of it. You're paying for the tour anyway. You might as well save your time and do what you do best, which is sell homes, okay? And let us do what we do best, which is creating flyers, photography, and videography for your listings, okay? I'm not saying we're absolutely perfect, so if we get it wrong and you want the ability to get in there and do it yourself, like I said, shoot me an email, call me, whatever, and say, hey, turn this on in my tours, and we'll absolutely do it, okay? So that being said, let's jump right in. Today, we're looking at a listing from a brand new realtor for us. This is Mr. Tony Rubik with A Village Realty, and Tony is kind enough to allow us to use his tour as an example regarding flyer creation. Okay, so we've already created a flyer for him. This tour is completely activated. So what we do, we obviously, you'll need to log in like we discussed in part one. Now that you've logged in, you'll come to your orders page. You see the listing here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to click on the address for that listing, which will bring us to the information page. We already discussed this. Now, if you have requested that we turn on the flyer creation portion of your tours, as Tony has, then you will see over here on this side of the screen the lead capture. Underneath that, links and deliverables, flyer creator under tools. Okay, so this flyer creator, to tell you have to point to which photos you want the flyer creator to use. Okay, you do that in the media manager. Okay, so under the media manager portion, we'll scroll down a little bit, and you see these descriptions over here. You'll see right here where it says show on flyer. If I wanted this photo to show up on the flyer, I would simply check, turn this little ticker right here on, okay? But there's only so many photos you can use, okay? So you have to keep that in mind. So if we go back to the top, that's how you turn on the photos. But if we go back to the address here, back to the information page, then click on Flyer Creator, okay? it will show you the photos that we have picked for the flyer. Okay, if you want to change that out, you can do so very easily. You'll notice that there are 7 photos that we have clicked on for this tour, okay, for the flyer. Those photos, again, are picked by the media at the media manager page, okay? So you've already picked the photos that you want, but again, you need to know how many you need, okay? That's where you'll go up here in the flyer creator, go to layout, okay? The layout gives you several different options for flyers. And you can see it. Let's say you like this photo or this flyer, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photos on there. Whereas this one features 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and your description would go right over here. Okay, this flyer obviously doesn't have room for a description. Okay, so that's all stuff that you need to take into consideration. Personally, my favorite, and the one that I will choose most of the time, is this one right here. You get a lot of photos. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photos, plus your description, okay? Not to mention, this information over here will stay the same. That's all about you, and we will never stop branding you, okay? As long as we are on a branded place, we will never stop pushing our realtors. That's not going to happen. Because quite honestly, if you're successful, we're successful. It's not altogether completely unselfish, but we love you guys. So anyway, so we've chosen this one right here, which requires 7 photos. Okay, so that's how you know how many photos you need to pick in the media manager. Okay, we picked our photos in the media manager. We picked our layout. Now we're going to go to the background, and let's just click that. You've got several backgrounds to choose from. Several. I'm talking pages and pages of backgrounds. Okay, so you pick the one you like and go with that. Okay, let's see if I can find the one we picked for Tony. This is the one we picked for Tony. Okay, so we click that. Hit save. And now we'll go to generate. And you click generate. And you see it comes up generating your flyer. Okay, this will take just a few minutes. Okay, now that that's done, you'll see view graphic intensive flyer, view ink friendly flyer. Okay, now let's talk just a second. I want to talk a little bit of marketing with you guys. We include both, but I highly recommend that you use the graphic intensive flyer. Yes, I realize it takes more ink. However, what it does is it increases your perceived value. Okay, and not only your perceived value, but the perceived value of your listing. Okay, because it's pretty. Okay, it looks better, plain and simple. So people equate things that look better with increased value. Okay, so let's go look at the graphic intensive flyer. There you go. You see his description comes up right here. All of his marketing information. Down here is a QR code that'll take you right to the virtual tour. And there's your photos. It's just that simple, okay? And that's how you create and edit your flyers within RTV. And it's pretty simple. It's that easy. This concludes part 2 of our tutorial about how to use Realtor Vision, how to use our products and customize it as you see fit. Coming up, I'm excited. We have another tutorial for you guys. We're going to be delving into some more nuts and bolts of RTV, of how to further customize the product and even marketing. Okay, I want to discuss marketing because a lot of realtors do marketing completely wrong. If you want to knock it out of the park, if you want to be even better than you are today, stay tuned because we've got marketing coming up. See you guys later.